Hi everyone, it's Wingless Angel here. Today is Wednesday, I believe, and I really want to do this pumpkin mold. So, let's get started. I'm going to make up my resin, then put it in my debubbler. Make sure the mold's clean. Use a little tape to clean it. It's the most easiest way. And we'll get started. Alright, see you in a few after I make up my resin. Okay, I'm going to be using the Let's Resin 4-hour demold 8 to 10 hour fast cure. So I'll go ahead and mix it up. I'm not sure how much this mold takes. I'm really not sure. I just know I had to get on some gloves. I have not tried the 4-hour yet, but the kit came with a lot of pretty foils. So we'll go ahead and use what came in the kit and give it a shot. See if it's a good beginner kit. Or, in my case, a step up. I hate when I get out of breath. So, let's go ahead. Mix this up. Get it started. It came with 2 cups. And it has measurements on it. So, it says ml. So I'm assuming that's milliliters. Now, because I know A is heavier than B usually, this is a 1-to-1. I'm pretty sure. It could be a 2-to-1. I need to check it. I'm going to start with. Make sure they're level. This is B. Make sure I put the right lids back on, because I don't want to accidentally seal my bottles shut. Alright, let's get the box, see what it says. What it says. Doesn't say anything. So where's the booklet to it? Right behind me. Okay. One to one by bonniemattan. Okay. So it is 1-to-1. Okay. Let's see what that says. This is just a little bit above the 40. So let's go ahead, mix this up. Do it 1-to-1 accurate. Sure that they're level, that they're accurate. I'll get them at eye level, and I should get a, whoops, I should get a baby wipe. Make sure there's no resin inside of these bottles. Yeah, because if you do that, you're in trouble. If you accidentally seal your resin bottles, you know, what are you going to do? Seriously, what are you going to do? Alright. It says not to add a lot of liquid to the resin. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and mix our resin. Let's get it into the little pop bottle thing here. As I have told you before, I have been saving drink bottles to use to mix the resin so I don't waste all my good cups. They do work great. And then you just throw them in the recycle box after they're dry. And then they become the recycler's problem. But you're still, you know, keeping it out of the landfill for a little bit, which is good. This is A. All out there. Set that cup off to the side. Clean it with a baby wipe. And once it's dry, clean it again. All right. Now to take care of B. Get it all in there. Yeah, this resin warmed up a bit. Thank God I had the heater on. It's chilly here. It's only 59 degrees outside, but I gotta make sure it's warm enough in the house. Everybody's doing a pumpkin mold, I've noticed. I really want to do one. I really want to do one with my dad. He's sleeping right now, though. But of course, he acts like he wants to do it. But then he gets really tired really fast. So, he can watch me do it. It'll be fine. He'll be into it. I know he will love it. Like I said, today's Wednesday. I don't know if this video will be done today or Thursday, but we're gonna give it a shot. All right, let's stir this up and then put it in the curing, or not curing machine, the Resineer's debubbler. I will be back in a moment. Okay, we're back. Put a little light on the subject. All right, I collected all these from other kits that I've had. Don't remember where I got them. Other resins that I've purchased over the years. So I put it through the machine, but it still has a lot of bubbles. But I'm not going to let that bother me. I'm just going to go ahead and pour it. Like I said, I really want to know how much resin this uses. So I made 80 milliliters of resin. It looks like it's going to make a lot of bubbles. So we're just going to let it sit. Let the bubbles come up to the surface. And I'm going to open these and dump them in. Find my scissors. Yeah, you can see the bubbles coming up. Now, as far as I can remember, all these paper glitters are environmentally friendly. There's no metals in it. It's all made from recyclables. So, and I haven't used them, so let's just go ahead and get them used up and get them out of here. Because that's making a mess everywhere. I think I did use this one. It's got some of my tape on the top. Yeah. So, which is why I'm not worried about the bubbles. All this sparkly stuff will hide them. And let's see what we can do with this pumpkin mold. Well, that's in a resealable bag. That's totally from somebody different. So let's get this. I know I use this one because it's taped. I can see the tape. Alright, let's get these in here, get it out of the way, get it used up. Make this beautiful pumpkin for fall. Wow, that was really taped up. I'm going to use it to clean up this mess. Get all this off the mold. There we go. It's being stubborn. It just doesn't want to open. So we'll open it. Put that down in there. Get all these pieces out of the way. Get this opened up. Wow, it really does not want to open. Come on, get out of there. Alright, well, I'm going to have a fun mess to clean up. Use my silicone stick this time. I might have to make up some more resin. That's pretty thick. So I'll go ahead and make up some more resin. This is getting kind of warm. Do it real quick. But before I do, I'm going to get it in the mold. Get down in there. I did spray my mold with some resin release and conditioner. So it won't be too hard to demold. That is going to be so sparkly. Let's let it just go down on its own. Down in there. Use my popsicle stick. Move it down. Get it down in there. I'll probably do this in segments because it is a deep mold. And this is a fast cure resin. I haven't tried it yet, so. Off my silicone stick. Get it down in there. Get all that thick resin out of the bottom. Get it into the mold. Hurry up and get in there. And then I'll make up some more resin and stir it up, get it going. Get all this glitter used up. Oh, this is going to be so shiny. Alright, I'm going to make up some more resin. Get it in this pop bottle thing so we can use up all that glitter, and we'll be back. See you in a few. Alright, I'm back. I had to make sure Dad was fed and Got as many bubbles out of this resin. Okay, let's see. So I started with 80 ounces of resin. This has been sitting for a little while. Still kind of tacky. That's good. I love to try something while it is tacky. I just want to add a little bit of color. So I'm going to put a few drops on it. See what it does. Close up, you stupid thing. I don't think it's going to sink down in it. Well, we'll just add a little bit of color just for shins and giggles. And we'll get the rest of this resin in this mold and see how well it turns out. Like I said, I'm using the less resin for our demold 8-hour cure. So oh, that's really warm. I better get that in. So let's go ahead and get this in. I don't know if you can even see that. Yeah, that's really warm. All right. So that's 160 milliliters total. 80 and 80 is 60. So, oops, that's a little much. Yep, it's overflowing. Let's not let it overflow. Let's clean that off. Okay. Add a little more on there. Add those bubbles. All right. So, we'll go ahead and let this cure. Get on there. We'll go ahead and let this cure, and then we will demold it when it's done. Go ahead and swipe that over. Clean it up. Get my resin ears out of the way. Take my glove off to move it because I don't want to get resin all over it. We'll see how this turns out. Make sure that there's no overflow here. Just with my stick. Take care of this. There we go. I see the bubbles coming up. So the bubbles are coming up. That's good. These bubbles. Get that up there. Get a baby wipe. Take care of that. Put that off to the side, let it dry. See, everything is sticking in my gloves now. Yeah. And there's some fiber sticking to this. It's really rather sticky. Get off my gloves. Put them in this pop bottle, throw the whole thing away. And we'll add some color to this too. We'll just go ahead and drop some color down in there. Let it work its way. Should have added it sooner to that. It's not really working, but it will. Like I said, just a little bit of color. There we go. Okay. We'll let that sit overnight. And see how it's doing in the morning. Spread the color around just a little bit. I'm just going to spread that around a little bit. Make it swirly. There we go. A little color on the bottom. Stick that in there. Don't need that. I got tons of those. Alright. And we'll check it out in the morning. See how it does. Alright, everybody. I'll see you after it has been cured. See you in a bit. Okay, everyone, it's the next day. Let's get this unmolded and wrap this video up. I don't know who all is going to be in Claire's collab, but this is part of my collaboration video. Claire's Crafty Corner. I'm sure she's, oh, look at that. That came out really pretty. I'm sure she's going to have a list of everybody's names. This is my first pumpkin. It did have some overspill here, but I'm not going to worry about that. Let's get it out of the mold. The lid came out really pretty. It's kind of overshot there. It's kind of overshot in several places. All right, there we go. Okay. Get this mold clean too. Well, that's going to be fun to clean up. All right, let me get down here. My knee's hurting. All right. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Get my bottle here. I got my little bottle of alcohol here. Get that down in there. I try not to use alcohol because I do use resin release. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's get it out and see how well it turned out or how bad it turned out. I do like how the bottom came out. It came out with a color. It didn't really move, which I'm glad. I didn't want it to. Wow. There's a lot of bubbles in there. Not so sure. But it kind of looks cool with the bubbles. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think the next... Oh, that came out really pretty. Look at that. Yeah, I think the next pumpkin I make, I'm going to go ahead and use the deep pour resin that I got. Yeah. Get this off my... This is how I clean it. Just saying. I got lots of this tape for this. All right. There's my pumpkin. I have a pumpkin. Everybody's doing like 30 days of Halloween. 31 days. I just wanted to make one pumpkin. And I did. Oh, and it is adorable. Oh, look at that. I love it. Well, thank you for joining me. And again, all those who are doing the collab. I'm not sure how many of you there are going to be, but I know it's Claire's Crafty Corner, so check out Claire's video. Find everybody's names and everybody's links. And stay crafty, stay inspired, stay creative. Everybody have a blessed day. May your resin pieces come out of the molds with ease. And may your resin cure beautifully. Hopefully with not so many bubbles. Alright everybody, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and share, and leave a comment. Check out my tea store, my spring store. Check out my merch. Thank you. Goodbye.